Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology.
It's all in the wrist. Double sixes. Fancy that?
Just the wrist, just all in the wrist, buddy.
That one.
Groovy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adventurers and legends, the stream is about to begin, and ELFSAR's wrist is ready.
Hail there, our heroes, legends, and lovers of the dark. Welcome. Man, okay. We have sketched Vecna. We have inked Vecna. Now, we're gonna bring Vecna to life. That's right. Tonight, we move into the full color and push this portrait to the finish line. At the end of the stream, we're going to be spinning a wheel and crown a winner of giveaway number 269. It's a battle royale. We spin until we get down to one name. And that person walks away with the drawing, if they choose to claim it. That's right. You do have 36 hours to claim the drawing once the winner has been announced. I'll do my best to contact them. Your best to follow me on Twitter, Discord, or any of the channels to make sure that you're informed. Of course, entries are also open this stream, so you can feel free to enter, no matter what platform you are watching on. That's right, it's one free entry per platform, and yes, it is it's a fun thing we do. I've always loved doing it, and it's you know, it's a staple of the channel. All right. I'm still protecting the wrist, right? We're still working smarter, and hopefully tonight's the payoff. All right. Let's make something terrifying. Let's just jump in there, shall we? All right. Let's get in there. Okay. Let me know if the audio levels are okay. Hopefully they are. All right, let's get this going, shall we? So, I've got this drawing right here. As you can see, I'm pointing to it right now. We've we've inked it. It's fully dry. We're gonna jump in here with some colors, but I figured I'd try something different today. I've got a set of watercolor paints right here, and it's like a little travel set that I've got, and I really kind of wanted to experiment with that today. My experience using watercolors is pretty limited, and my go-to is going with Conte or pencil crayon, markers, that kind of thing. I tend to do mixed media anyways, but I wanted to put a base of watercolor on, and I'm just hoping the paper will hold up. I guess it depends on how much water I use, right? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's a set of 48, and I think it might be kind of cool to jump in here. Let's open this bad boy up. You hear me okay? Thank you, Elizabeth. Appreciate that. Awesome, awesome. All right, so watercolors. Let's open this bad boy up. Ooh, sexy. Nice. Okay. This is a brand new set. Never used it before. So it's got like a little color chart here. I like that. That's awesome. So let me know what kind of colors. Looks like they've got some metallics as well as some different ones. Got to be very careful of that. You can see here, probably the cleanest watercolor set you've ever seen in your life. Has not been used yet. But we're going to get in there and make a mess. All right, I'm going to put my little color chart in front of me so I know what I'm looking at. I got my water. And I'll move that over there. Cool. I got some brushes. Nice. It's a little travel set. And I want to say thank you to my patrons. Patrons, you guys helped get this for me. So thank you so much. You guys definitely help with the art supplies to try to, we're trying to spice things up on the channel. Should be good. Nice. All right, let's see. What am I going to do? What am I going to start with? I think I want to start with a background. I want to start with a background here. I think that would be a smart way to go. All right. I should really test this out first. Now, typically, am I supposed to be using the trays? I guess that's to mix colors, isn't it? I've got a side piece of paper, which I'll probably use, and I've also got one of these, but it's full of acrylic paint, so maybe not the best thing to mix on. But I'm thinking if I use similar paper, I can test it out. So I've got some similar paper here, which I could use as a tester. I always like testing things out before applying it to the art. You never know what's going to happen. I got to make sure I've got this the right way around, so that I've got the colors right. I'll just test this out here. Okay, this looks like a neat color. I'll try this. What does that look like? Oh, cool. How wet is that? Okay. I might try that. Now this, I've got some charcoal here on the paper, so that might affect the color a little bit. Probably will. Let me get my outer edge done, just so that I get a nice clean color. Let's move my mouse out of the way too. Mouse doesn't belong there, right? Doesn't belong on the drawing. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're well. It is Friday, weekend time. That's kind of cool, right? It's what a lot of people look forward to during the week. It signifies that the weekend is about to begin. Awesome. Elizabeth, you are good. That is fantastic. Awesome. All right. I'm just seeing how this seems like it's holding up okay. The paper buckles a tiny bit, but I do have it timed or taped down, so it should be good. I wonder if I could go with a thicker brush though. Maybe a thicker brush. What do you guys think? Yeah. I got my brushes kind of blocking the camera. See a bunch of little brushes here. Let's see if we can find a nice thicker brush that we can get a little bit more coverage. There we go. Now, I don't mind going over the edge a little bit because I like colors bleeding into each other. And with backgrounds affects the subject in a way that the color will sometimes bleed or go onto the subject itself. And I don't mind that. I think as long as you've got the feeling for the art, feeling is greater than how realistic or how photorealistic or precise you are. I think you got to captivate the feeling, the emotion. And it doesn't have to be within the lines. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, we are still experimenting with a little bit of different camera angles right now because we're just trying some new things on the channel. I kind of wanted to move the camera around a little bit, have the stream a little bit more dynamic. Hopefully, I'm of course always looking for feedback. If you think that less is more, or what I've always got down at the bottom here, here down to the bottom there, you always see the artwork. It is a little bit small, I will admit that, especially if you're watching on a phone, right? But we'll try to play around with stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I know this is kind of in the way too. That's all right. Stephanie, good to see you. Well, testing. 1, 2, 3. I think it's great you're doing drawings over 3 videos. Pencil, ink, and colors. I was trying to separate it a little bit, just to make it a little bit more easy viewing, better for my wrist, right? I'm trying to work that in to the type of stuff we're doing. So, of course, anybody that's watching this video and want to see how it was penciled or how it was inked, you've got a separate video for that, right? So, it's a bit of an adaptation for me because generally the way I've worked in the past is I kind of do all things at once. If you've noticed, like sometimes I'll even start painting the background before I even start drawing the piece. So, we're adapting. We're trying to see, it's a little bit restrictive in the sense of like, oh, I can't do color yet. We'll work with it. We'll play with it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe, I got to get back into it. The main thing is just practice, right? We got to do different things, and I want to use different mediums, and I want to just try. I want to do some stuff that I'm not comfortable doing. Like right now, I'm not comfortable watercolor. I don't watercolor at all. The only watercolors I've ever done in my life was with my father. I was, gosh, man, I was 5 years old. And he took me to London, which is where he's from, the UK. My father is British, and his mom and dad had a little tiny kind of cottage, and went to go visit them. And I believe his cousins had a farm. And he took out some watercolors and he put them in front of me. And he said, here, we're going to do some watercolors together. And that was my first time ever using watercolors. And I made a mess. I don't know how watercolors work. But basically I was painting haystacks. That's what I was painting. Not the most exciting thing, but it was just a blotchy mess. I think I decided early on painting's not for me. Yeah, but then I've not really. I've always chosen acrylic over watercolor when I did paint. So this is kind of rather new for me. So you know, I'm just experimenting now. I think that background's done right now, or at least the first colors. I got to let that dry a bit, and then we're gonna move on to Vecna here. I gotta determine what colors I want to use for Vecna. I think we could just use a base. I kind of want to I want to play with light a little bit on this drawing, having light hitting the top of the head and then kind of coming down the face and maybe reflecting off these beautiful tentacles that we spent so much time drawing. Malpisi in the chat. Hello and welcome. How you doing? And we got Porsche. Oh my gosh. Porsche, how you doing, man? Dude, it's been forever. Porsche's an old PlayStation buddy of mine. He used to run things on PlayStation. He used to do communities, PlayStation communities when that existed. And he was a big advocate for PlayStation and would, highlight a lot of the upcoming stuff. How you doing, man? So good to see you. Vecna looks a little pissed. Yeah, he's a little pissed off. He's a little pissed off today. So good to see you, man. Dude, in fact, I think back in the day on my channel when I used to have gaming on this channel on YouTube, we did the raid for Ghost of Tsushima together, didn't we? Of course. Yes, we did. I do remember that. We've played some games. We've played that Avengers game together. We played some different stuff. Oh my god. They killed our communities. I hate it. I know. Good to see you too. Good to see you. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you dropping in. That's awesome. You're normally on Twitch though, aren't you? Cool. Oh, there's ads running. Malpeasy's getting hit by ads. Okay. The new Ghost of Yote multiplayer is coming out too. I know March 10th, 9th, something like that. Yeah, it has been a while. We got a game together. Man. That'd be fun. I have to get myself Ghosts of Yote. I don't have it yet. I need to. And honestly, I've got a bunch of games I need to play. Oh man. Hail, dude. How you doing? Okay, so what color do I start with this guy? I don't know. I kind of almost want to do what is his base color? His base color is brown? I think it's brown, isn't it? I think it's brown. So I guess that's what I'm going to start with. Man, what do I do? Let's try, what color? Oh, maybe this one? Let's test it. Yeah, that's a brown. Okay, well, we'll start with that. We'll start with that and see how it goes. You know what? We're not rushing. We're taking our time. Should be fun, but I haven't bought the game yet either. Taking my sweet time since I have tons of games on my PS Plus Extra as well. Yeah, dude, the backlog that ever grows and never dies. I know that feeling. I think it's our interpretation of time. We think we have a lot more time than we actually do. It's kind of like there's so many games each and every month. It's such little time to play them. Even on my the ELFSAR Plays channel now, I want to play more games, and I've been doing a lot of co-op experiences. Been doing back and forth between Sea of Thieves, and right now we've been doing a Dead Island kick. We played all of the Dying Light stuff, and then we've moved on to Dead Island. We're going to be starting Dead Island 2 for the very first time, our first playthrough of that. That's going to be starting on Monday. Excited for it. Okay. So far, this is looking pretty good. Like we're just putting on a base color here. A lot of times, colors can also obstruct the line work. If you spent a long time doing the line work, you know, you can disrupt it a bit. I put a little extra water there just to lighten that up. Cool. Nice. Nice. I'll check out the Dying Light 2 stream for sure. First one was great. Yeah, we ran into a lot of bugs. During that. Techland is kind of notorious for buggy stuff. We had a really hard time with the co-op, especially has some very interesting bugs when it comes to things like elevators and doors and just a lot. We ran into a bunch of it. But yeah, I do have a playlist on my channel. It kind of runs you through the whole thing. There's some fun edited stuff there too, where we had some fun with some stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I think we're doing for Dying Light 2. I think we might be joined by one of Cam's friend, my co-op partner, Mitch. He joined us for one session of Dying Light 2, and it was a blast having 3 players running around. So we might include him on Dying Light 2, which would be a lot of fun. A little bit more dynamics to the game. I believe the game is made for 4 players. And I found that the game, like if you play Dying Light singly, I think you're okay. But if you play Dead Island as a single player, I think you're gonna have a harder time, and B, it's not as fun. I think that game is meant to be played in co-op. So if you do decide to play Dead Island, highly recommend doing the co-op experience. Bugs and all. Thank you, Techland. My goodness. Vecna is starting to come alive. You agree? Co-op is good? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Here, I'll get you guys a little bit closer here. So I've been trying to implement a little bit more camera control so that, again, for when I want to highlight something, I can. Go a little bit closer. Closer. Watercolors are quite different than acrylics. Already I can tell that. If I want to pull something out, I'll just add a little bit of water. What's nice about it is it's allowing the black ink to really shine a little bit, you know? But yeah, Dying Light was scarier with 4 people, I think. More enemies and frantic. Did they scale? I know they added health to the enemies. Did they also scale the number of enemies? That I wasn't aware of. Mind you, I've only played it in co-op, so I have nothing to really compare it to. Okay. Lips. Yeah, get those nice little lips going. He's like pouting, isn't he? Looks like he's like, huh, the kids foiled my plans. I'm planning to do something really cool with the eyes, those guys. I've been waiting for the color to do this. When we get to the eyes, it's going to be fun. Nice. Okay. But I appreciate you guys being here for sure. Honestly, it's been this is my kind of first week coming back to doing the art streams, and it's been kind of a lot of these have been kind of test streams, so to speak, right? We're kind of testing what works, what doesn't. I ran into a lot of OBS bugs, a lot of problems, but in the end, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, man. Oh, you're having allergies, Elizabeth? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Callie G is back. How you doing? How you doing, Callie? Welcome. This time I'm not saying anything. I'm just watching what happens next. Callie, you are allowed to say as much as you want. I appreciate you. I love reading what you type. Love it. So you do not distract me at all. This is what the whole point of live streaming is, so that we can have this interaction. If you're not going to talk, then it might as well be a video. Porsche says, it's been years, had to Google it. The game does not automatically spawn significant more enemies in co-op. Oh, okay. But the experience feels more chaotic. Okay. That's cool. Player actions and patrol spawn intervals are modified. Okay. So it gets a little bit more hectic, a little bit more chaotic. We definitely felt the chaos, that's for sure. For sure? For sure. For sure. For sure. I can't talk. Oh, we gotta use the finger, right? Not an ELFSAR drawing unless we finger the drawing. I mean, I've always struggled with this too. It's like, okay, if I'm painting on the drawing, is it still a drawing, or is it now a painting? Which is why when everyone asks, oh, what do? I was like, mixed media. I don't know what I don't have a description because I don't follow the rules, I guess. I just use whatever I think works. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, right? It's just like, there's the way you're supposed to do things, and then there's the way I do things. Okay, so we're putting on a base color here. We're getting a little bit of variety. I'm going to have some light coming down on this stuff, but you should... Porsche says, it's going to have focus on work. Yeah, dude. I appreciate you even just dropping in and saying hi. Honestly, like, there's no obligation to lurk. I appreciate it, of course, if you lurk, but you do not have to at all. There's no expectation. I salute you. I hail you. That's why I say hail on the channel. All hail Porsche. Thank you for dropping in. And hopefully it's not, hopefully we'll see you again soon, I am going to be streaming a little bit more on the regular now. I'm going to be doing, again, a lot of these art streams are going to be a lot shorter. So, yeah, cool. Right on, man. But work is important, and work should come first. Appreciate it. Mixed media is good. It brings more texture. Yeah, you could do a lot more different things and get different results doing it this way. And I highly recommend everyone to try it. Like, if you have it, if you just, do things that's like, I'm going to mix crayon with pastels and see what happens. You quickly learn what works and what doesn't. Also, the order that you do things in is a big you can get different results just using the same stuff and doing them in a different order. Yeah, it's actually quite interesting. You can get way different results. I'm going to be trying to see if I can do maybe some Copic markers on top. I think might be a good way to go. Maybe. I just wanted to get a base color down that I can work with. And the watercolors are quite light. They're very translucent. So they allow the ink to shine through, which is really nice, I think. You see a lot more of the drawing aspect of it, right? So it's a good choice. Whereas before I was always using acrylic, and I found the acrylic did cover up a lot. It did cover up a fair bit. Just adding a little bit more bleed here. Nice. Beautiful. And we've got some dark synthesized music going on right now, and kind of like the nod to Stranger Things, which that was kind of their soundscape. So far so good. Nice. Let that dry a little bit. My drawings often come out awesome. Oh, I don't know about that. I appreciate that. They're kind of, I don't know. I try to, it's weird. I had to adapt the way I do things on stream, just because the way you draw normally versus on what look good on stream, there's a balance, right? There's a little push. You know, some things just don't. Like I was struggling with the pencils. The pencils don't read well, and maybe it's just my lighting or exposure level. Maybe it's all me. I got to change some stuff to try to make it look better. But I appreciate you think that they come out awesome. Hopefully the end result is good. I've got my little cheat tool here. This is a you know what this actually is? This is an embossing heat tool. What it does is it shoots out hot air, which creates. Is it not plugged in? It's not plugged in. That's why it didn't work. I'm gonna plug it in. Okay. And I'm gonna mute my mic, otherwise it's gonna be super loud. Okay. All done. Man, that speeds up the drawing process a lot. You know what I mean? The drawings you've won look awesome. Some look like they could jump off the paper. We're all wearing hats right now. Are you wearing a hat? Are you wearing a hat? Really? I'm wearing a toque. This is technically in Canada. We call it a toque. It is or a beanie is what I think most people call it. It's a beanie. But yeah, it's a toque. But it's one from my store. ELFSAR shop. The ELFSAR shop, which you can get on fourthwall.com. Get your own beanie. They've been selling out well too. The beanies, they go out of stock. Like the beanie, the actual beanie itself, the material goes out of stock all the time. So it's kind of seasonal if you can grab one. But great for winter. Great for winter. Okay, that's nice. That's dried up a fair bit. That's good. Cool. I feel like we need to get these eyes done. Yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Copic marker for it. Oh, shit. I need to grab my stuff. Hold on. Where's this? Oh, that's not, that barely has any ink left. God dang it. All right, well, change plans. I'm going to use Neo Pico pen, I think. That's what I'm going to use. All right. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add the pupils, and then we're going to kind of gray it out to give it a little bit of a haze. I think is what we're going to do. All right, here we go. Give him some nice blue eyes. Baby blues. Baby blue eyes. Look at that. He's got eyeballs now. And we're gonna hit that with a kind of like a highlight later. Buckbeak, how you doing, man? How you doing, Buck? What's up, Buck? What the buck? And what I'm doing right now is I'm just graying those out. Eyes aren't necessarily always 100% white. And the reason why you want to darken your eyeballs, very simple. When you want to put a highlight on top of it, such as a highlight, a bright light, it's not going to read if the eyeballs are white, right? So you need to make the eyeballs almost gray. But what's funny, you as a viewer will look at it and go, oh, it's got white eyes. He's got whites in his eyes, right? No, it's gray. It's not white. Yeah. So those highlights will really read well. Oh, yeah, stay away from Resident Evil's 9 spoilers, right? Try to stay away from them. Depends on what you look at, I guess. But yeah, it's one of those things. Internet, man. Never used to be like that. Never used to be like that. Those are the old days. Those days were good, man. Those things that you discover. So I'm going to get a little bit of pink. Just where the edge of the eye is. Not that I'm giving him bloodshot eyes, but, you know. Bloodshot eyes are means he's very tired, right? That's what bloodshot eyes mean, right? Unfortunately, I got spoiled in the ending by some guy in social media. That sucks. Definitely don't follow them anymore. Definitely don't. But I mean, yeah, if public stuff, you just all hats are off. Yeah, because you won't want to get spoilers for Scream 7. That's right. That's right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some. Set. Warm grays? I think I want warm grays. That cool or warm? That's warm. Okay. So I got a set. I was like, which camera I'm on? I've got a set of Trio art markers. I don't think they make them anymore. They've been taken over, like the markers, but they're alcohol pens, is what they are. But they've got three tips. So they've got a thick, a thin, and a thinner. The thinner goes on top of the thick. What, Callie? Why are you so self-deprecating all the time? To me, he looks like the Lich King World of Warcraft. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, I mean that's the same vibe. That is 100% the same vibe. You don't need to know anything about art. You just need to know what you like, right? If you like something, that's considered good art to you, right? Like, the art world can be very stuffy. Yeah, one of the earliest things I learned in art school was, no matter what, as much as I'd like to say it, politics are always involved. That's the biggest lesson I learned in art school was like, oh, okay. So what I'm doing now is I'm kind of following the ooh, yeah, see, I like that. We can use a lot of the color. See that? And I think I could do some nice stuff here using the Copic markers on top of the watercolor. I do quite like that. And it still lets the ink shine through too. I like it. It's a pretty good method. Indeed. I'm just following these kind of veins. Veiny head. Very veiny. Here, I'll do a closer view. Oh, no, that's too low. Let's do this one instead. Ah, I'm hitting all too many buttons. Too many buttons. Get in. Is it doing it yet? There we go. Thank you. There's a bit of a learning curve on this. But yeah, I think this provides a nice, a little bit more control on top of just getting our base color, which didn't need to have a lot of control. I think that works out. That works out well. Okay, and then this. There we go. But I appreciate the feedback. If you're enjoying the fact that the art streams are being separated, and different kind of methods. I do appreciate that feedback. Also, it's not too late, guys. If you're, if you've entered the giveaway already, it has carried over from stream to stream. But if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, there's your magic code just down right there. It says enter, type !time, and you'll be entered to win this artwork. Okay. Follow this line up here like that. Cool. There we go. So far, so good. How are you guys doing? Let me check up on chat because I've been I went too far. Oh my god. God, my scrolling is sucking right now. So sorry. Hey, Porsche joined the giveaway. Nice. Awesome, dude. Yeah, so Porsche, I don't know if you've ever seen one of my giveaways before. I do it battle royale style. So it's an elimination wheel. So we spin until we get down to one winner on the wheel. Little bit of fun exercise. So you got to last on the wheel as long as possible. So when I do like ridges or something. Nice. Okay, perfect. Switch over to a thicker. Allow me to do a little bit more coverage. Got like these little divots in his tentacles. It's like almost like the actual tentacles themselves are crinkly. And so it's like you gotta add a crinkly nature to them. My God. Okay. Again, we're not doing any fine work just yet. We're just adding the color where we need it. Got the sense of light coming down, almost like a skull, right? Almost. You think there's something missing on his head to be the case. Yeah, well, there's we're trying to do a sense of light, so I'm planning on using another color. That's my plan. My scroll button is broken. Trust me, I have a plan in my head anyway. Whether it works is a whole nother story. You're gonna see me fail live on stream, and I will pretend like I didn't. Never let them know. Never let them see us sweat. That's what they say. Fake it till you make it. I've been faking it all my life. I've never made it. Okay. I like that. I like that. Cool. Again, I want to have... I need to really focus on getting these dark so that I can pull the highlights out using my cunning plan. Don't want to see your enemies bleed. Don't let them see you bleed. What was that saying, Predator? I ain't got time to bleed. Speaking of that, I recently saw Predator Badlands, and I quite enjoyed it. I love seeing the fact that, I don't know, did I talk about this last time? I don't remember. My memory's a sieve. I like the fact that they're doing something different with the franchise. And you know what? That film really walked the line to get their PG-13 rating. Because, like, they had a bunch of synthetics that were, you know, they were having dismemberments and, like, limbs being chopped off and just, like, blood technically splatting everywhere. But it wasn't blood. It was synthetic blood. So, therefore, what does it look like? It looks like milk, right? Because it's kind of set in the Aliens universe. Really smart and walking that fine gray line with the censors, I'm sure. My goodness. Ain't nobody got time for that. That meme. Oh my God. You think President Snow says that in the Hunger Games? A little bit of blue, kind of reflecting on the face. I kind of want throwing a little bit of blue in there. Very subtle, can't really see it, but it helps tie things in together. I also want, I've got a purple. I'd like to do a little bit, well, might be a little too, well, maybe if I add a little bit of pink, we'll get that kind of purplish glow. Yeah. Nice. Oh, okay. How am I doing? Time-wise, too. Okay. Supposed to do really short streams. I got a lot of coloring still to do. Ah, man. Okay. I can't push myself, but at the same time, I wanted to do the giveaway today. All right. Do I break into the pencil crayons yet? Maybe we'll do that. We'll add some pencil crayon on top. Let's see. Let me see. Grabbing some whoopsies pencil crayons. Put that over the side here. Okay. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Kind of intrigued by the Hunger Games prequel where Haymitch Abernathy enters the 50th anniversary of the Hunger Games. I don't know. I haven't seen the Hunger Games in a while. I haven't seen them in a fair bit. Let's see if we can actually bring out some of this. So what I'm doing is I'm following the veins a little bit. Just to pop them out where we need them. and adding kind of that texture to it. Let's see if I can potentially. Oh man, okay. To be fair, the last one you saw was Mockingjay Part 2. It's too complicated with pencils? Nah. Pencil crayons is kind of like a way to really highlight certain things. It's that area of blending between ink and color. You just got to use it almost sparingly, right? Nice. It really allows you to kind of highlight things. It's almost like you're applying an eraser to some of the you could use little intricate veins and stuff too. We got too crazy. The thing about pencil crayon too is that also like there's a limit to how much you can put down on the page before it starts blocking everything else. I'm just going to add a little bit of a texture to the skin here. I want to have a vein coming around this way and a vein go down this way as well, getting reflected. And then right here on the brow as well. Yeah. And then this vein kind of takes over here. Like so. They had one come out more recently on the with Snow and the Rise of Power. Oh, okay. All the different. What the hell? What's going on? Red Eyes. Red Eyes, my dude. Red Eyes. Thank you, man. Much love, dude. Thank you for that lovely raid. I hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. And 5 is my favorite number. 5 is my favorite number. 5s are lucky for me. Thank you. Okay, it's supposed to stop. Stop. There we go. There we go. Boom. All right. We're doing a thing of Vecna from Stranger Things. All right, we're going to do a little highlight here on the nose. Come down this way. Kind of meet it at the bottom here. And we're going to follow this line down the lip. I'm going to create that separation between it. Oh, we're still on the front camera. Why am I still on the front camera? Damn it. I gotta get used to this multi-camera thing. My God. Oh my God. You don't want to look at me. Ah. All right. Pouty lips. Pouty lips. Get this over there like that. A little intricate. Let's see. There we go. You got it? You have to go? thanks and see you soon. No problem, Kelly G. I appreciate you dropping by and just saying hi. There's no yeah. Do not ever feel like any obligation to stay. I mean, if you're enjoying yourself, then great. Absolutely, you're always welcome. Always welcome anytime. My scroll button just pulled everything up so that I can't. Oh my God. Something's broken here. Let me fix this. There we go. Much love. Take care, Kelly. No problem. Appreciate you. Hopefully see you on the next one. Kelly, did you enter the giveaway? I hope you did. Why don't you have a chance to win? If not, I understand, but it would be really cool. It'd be cooler if you did, as they say. All right, here. Little divots on the chin. There we go. Cool. Nice. Why is the camera there now? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Let's bring it back. Can we bring it back, please? My God. There we go. Damn it. All right. So far, so good. The camera likes me. I better. I don't know if the camera likes me. But I haven't given it a choice. But it's starting to have a mind of its own. Okay. Really intricate looking stuff. Very complicated face, but like the adding a little bit of dark and having a little bit of light kind of come through has made it really kind of just following the lines that I put on the ink, trying to make them read a little bit better. Nice. Okay. Now, coloring does take a little bit longer than inking and penciling, so the stream might end up having to be a little bit longer than normal. However, the giveaway does take up some time too, so at the same time, I don't want to speed through this just because I'm trying to meet a time limit. At the end of the day, I want the drawing to be as good as it could be, right? These self-inflicted deadlines. My God. 14 years old? Oh my gosh, Elizabeth. Crazy. Happy birthday to Boca. Cool. All right. Slowly working through this. Oh my God, there's so many tentacles. His tentacles make it. Tentacle. What the hell? We're shifted gears with our music. Oh, backup. Is that backup? Is that backup? Hold up. Buddy. Let's see if I can get him on camera. Back up. Of course, he just takes off. Back up, come. He just entered the room, guys. Back up. Back up. He took off. You know what he did? He stole something. That's what happened. Ah, man. Dagnabbit. Of course. He stole something. I don't know what he stole. He grabbed something and took off. As long as it wasn't my arm brace. Ah, this dog. This dog. I swear to God. All right. Nuts. All right. Let's continue. He ran so fast, too. He's a little demon devil sometimes. Dog likes to take a piece of paper, an old receipt, takes off with it. Yeah, my dog steals stuff, runs away, and won't give up anything unless he gets a treat for it. Problem is, I don't know what he took. Ooh. Okay. Mr. Vecna. Mr. Vecna. Cool. Added that. Now what are we going to do? Well, we're going to... I'm going to grab my Conte. If I can open my thing. My God. All right. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of Conte here. I'm going to add with my finger just a little bit of atmospheric blue in the background here, just to mix it up a bit. That's going to remain dark, but I actually want to add, believe it or not, I want to add a little bit of pink just around this back end here. I like having a little bit of other color. And then I'm going to add a little bit of red. Background to have a little bit more of a mysterious tone. Do I have a dark blue? Or not a dark blue, but I've got a black on the other one. That's more of a gray. I don't want to use that one. I think I've got black in here. No, I don't. Where's my black at? Oh, right here. I missed it because it was so black. It was so dark, I couldn't see it. Just want to darken this a bit. You guys can't really see. Oop, that's what? That's not the right one. There. Okay. Lovely blue. Nice. Mix it up a little bit. So we can have our highlights show up the way we want. I'll add a little bit of extra blueness. Increasing the dynamics of the drawing a little bit in terms of do I want a little bit of green just for nice. Okay, cool. I need tissue. I'm gonna use some of my water from my watercolor just to quickly wash my fingers. Use the tissue to wipe it off. There, pretty much clean. Well, except for that. I get my hands dirty. Gotta get your hands dirty when you're drawing, right? Otherwise you're not doing it hard enough. Hard enough? I don't know if that's the right terminology. What do I want for pens? That is going to be way too intense. Try this. This is no, that's not as intense. Finding the right color is so important. See, that's too yellow. I'm looking for a particular color. And that's super intense. Oh my god. You know what? Maybe I'm best to use a pencil crayon for it. No, because it's gonna blend. I want it to read in the background. What I want to do is find the right pen. That's what I want to do. Find the right pen, dude. Do it. It must be perfect. That's still too pinky. That's kind of the right color. Yeah, I think that's the right color. All right. Okay. Yes. That's what I want. There we go. All right. Okay. Let me get closer for you guys. All right, now we're cooking. We're cooking. It's happening. Just needed a nice little offset color. Get the effect we want. Again, still allowing the inks to shine through. So the color's acting as a way to kind of highlight it. Beautiful. Okay. Nice. Excellent. Poison sauce? Zero Dark, good to see you, man. Hail to you, man. Good to see you live. That looks great so far. Yeah, I've taken about 3 months off from my art streams just because of my wrist damage. Gave it a break and did some treatments. And we're back at it, but I'm doing shorter streams now, just because I can't draw for a long time anymore. So we're adapting, we're changing things up, you know, trying to make it work rather than, oh shit, ad break is about to hit on freaking Twitch. Oh, you have turbo, so no ads for you. Okay, good. Nice. But yeah, we're doing Vecna from Stranger Things, and kind of trying to play with a little bit of color and stuff. Again, I wanted to have this kind of base color be kind of brown, but yeah. For those of you guys don't know, big shout out to Zero Dark. Big shout out to Zero Dark. He's a streamer on I mean, I think I met him back in the day on D-Live, from the D-Live days. But yeah, he was the one that got me involved with doing the charity stream for Stack Up, which is really cool. D-Live was a long time ago. I know. Let me do this. Make this like that. Will that work? I think it will. There you go. If you like jump scares, definitely go give Zero Dark a follow. He's got some great reactions. Speaking of jump scares, I'm going to be starting Dead Island 2 for the very first time this Monday. It's no longer done by Techland. It's a different developer. I believe that game was passed around to 4 different developers. It was in development hell for 13 years. So many didn't even believe it was going to come out. So anyway, I'm going to be playing that with GamerCam. Should be a lot of fun. He's going to be joined also by his buddy Mitch. Should be a fun. You heard good things about the first one, yes. But it's ancient in comparison to the new one that's come out, right? So, and the biggest news is that although it's still deep silver, I can't talk. It's no longer Techland as the developer. So I hear it's not buggy. Which is kind of the staple of Techland. I don't know. I haven't played The Beast yet, so I can't really comment on their current games. Okay. We got some of those going on there. Cool. That works. We need to put on some of those super highlights. What is a super highlight? It's it's using a paint pen. That's what it is. What we're going to do is we're going to put a big light right on the eye. Right on the eye. Big spotlight right there. And then there's going to be a little bit of reflection also on the eyelid. Let's try and move that piece that fell off out of the way. Run that out. This creates a little bit more here. Let me show you closer. Oh my god, a wrong camera. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. We're gonna put a little highlight here on the nose, on the edge. Damn it, paint pen, work. Thank you. That's too much. And then we're going to follow it down like that. And then spot it out. Wow, man. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to highlight certain areas that would be reflecting on from the light. Does that work? I think it does. All right. And then I kind of want to, the spotlight is happening right here on the head. So I'm kind of thinking, if I use my paint pen, I can kind of create that texture of the skin, possibly, to emphasize, like the light is reflecting off the pores. Does Vecna have pores? I mean, the actor who played Vecna has pores. Was there bits of the actor's face shining through? I mean, they have to leave some of it so that he can express himself. So I would say yes. Blend that in a bit. Interesting. Okay. So what am I doing here? There's a... I'm just going to follow these would be the highlights. But would they be super bright? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't want to go too crazy. My God. Okay. I don't know if Zero Dark is still here, but there is a giveaway going on. All you have to do is hit exclamation point time, and you'll be entered for free into the giveaway. We're giving this piece away. Nice. Okay. All right. So far, so good. I think it's just adding a little bit of light where we need it, I think. What do you guys think about the time slot that I'm streaming at right now, too? Typically, I've been doing a lot of the streams at night, which on the Pacific Coast is not the best time to stream. And I'm trying to get a flow of when I'll be available to stream during the day. You know, would you guys prefer an earlier time, like super early? I mean, Elizabeth, you're on the Pacific Coast, so yeah. I mean, if I stream at 5 in the morning, that's not going to be a pleasant experience for you. But people on the East Coast too. I don't know. It's we're gonna try and see what kind of time slot. You of course love this time slot. You like this time slot. Oh, okay. So like the afternoon for you. Yeah, I want to be better with trying to stream at a more reasonable hour for even our UK friends. That pouty mouth. Yeah, he's definitely got an expression, doesn't he? My goodness. Again, trying to add a little bit of detail for the crinkles, the crinkly bits. Spread that out a bit. Nice. Okay. You know what? We might actually do the highlights and then go over it with another color, which will help. Okay. So gross looking. It's like little, almost like worms. Gross. All right. Okay, I think actually it's starting to read okay. Okay, what else am I highlighting here? Should be some underlay here. Let's just show that. Neck area a bit. Push that out a bit. Emphasize that area of the skull. It's very skull-like, right? Bring out that highlight again. So, cool. Okay. Push that out a bit. So. Again, highlights. Trying to think of where the light's hitting. There should be a vein here too. It's got to make sense. There we go. I like that better. Add a little bit of light there. Although it starts reading as maybe a little bit of, yeah, maybe I need a little, yeah, that's what I needed. A little bit of that. Just to soften that a bit. And yes, the mouth still there like that. Very expressive. Emphasize that mouth. This is the stage where we're kind of look at the drawing a little bit just to see where we need a little bit more. blends the light a fair bit. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Let's blend that more. Okay. So far, appreciate you guys' patience. We're trying to figure this out. Nice. Okay. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Cool. I appreciate you lurkers as well. Thank you so much. Let's let that dry a little bit. And I need to assess. Whoa, we got a kick raid. Bro. My God. That is a raid from the one, the only Mr. Shelby. Oh my gosh, thank you for that follow there, Mr. Tuttle. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Hope you're doing. I know you guys like monsters. Hey, we got a slave called Shiver in the house. Recognize. We say hail here. So I'd like to say hail to you guys that are just joining the stream for the first time. Much love. Holy crap. Much love. Big time. My God. Appreciate that. Holy crap. Yo. Having a great stream, dude. Great seeing you. Okay. Cody, are you live right now? Are you live right now? My God. Cody, for those that don't know, on my channel, Cody does, if you like monsters, definitely check out Cody's streams. He specializes in monsters. Yes, he does. He's a fantastic artist. Does a lot, if you can think of a monster, he's done it, or he's about to do it. So definitely check him out. Appreciate you, man. I am doing today a kind of a little tribute portrait to Vecna, which is a monster from Stranger Things. And this is technically season 5 Vecna. So he's got all these kind of veiny bits and things like that. And we're just kind of putting on some colors. I played around with some watercolors. Right on. Okay, he's got to take off. He's like, take care, everybody. Shh. All right. Take care, Cody. Much love, man. Appreciate you. Big time. Thank you for that. He's got to go. All right. Let's go to the closer cam. Let's use this one. Turn that on. There we go. Okay. So what we're doing is we're adding these highlights here to try to really emphasize the light from above, kind of a spotlight here on the head, and we're kind of moving our light down the face. What I wanted to do here was I just wanted to add a little bit more shadow, kind of where we need it. So yeah, perfect. Nice. Lisa, thank you. Oh, appreciate you. Yeah, I do. Oh, damn. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Holy cow. I don't normally get a lot of love on Kick, so this is new for me. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I use mixed media. I do mixed media. So did pencils, then inks, and now we're doing some color. I put on some watercolors, and then I'm just going over with some Copic markers and alcohol pens and pencil crayons, and I even threw some Conte chalk into it. It's a mixed bag here. I don't follow the rules. I look at what works and for me, and I use it. This is a giveaway for those that are new to my stream. Yeah, this is a giveaway for today. So how you enter that giveaway is you go !time. And we're going to do a battle royale style winner. So basically you got to stay on the wheel until we get down to one winner. And it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a nail biter. But yeah, of course, the more entries you put in, the greater chance you have of winning. How you get more entries? I'm glad you asked. I have a Patreon that grants you a certain amount of entries each month, depending on your level of support. Also, just by subbing to the channel, you get entries. Donations get entries, all that kind of stuff. But you always get a free entry. You always get a free entry. It is and it only takes one name to win. So if you are lucky, you will get there. You just got to survive until the end. All right. Nice. See ya, Morgan. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Yes. There's been some lovely people that dropped by in the chat, and that's made my day even better. Hail to you. The reason why we say hail on the channel is we like to call attention to and celebrate those, that come by, join us, and people that are, that even just lurk out there. Well, unfortunately, we can't hail your name because we don't know who you are, but I appreciate you nonetheless. But I do like to hail the people that come by the chat. You guys are amazing. It's kind of the whole point of the live streaming thing too, right? All right, so we're just adding a little bit more darks here where I think we want to pop things out a little bit. He's got such a pockmarked face. It's like it's almost like drawing Freddy Krueger or like Swamp Thing. For you DC comic fans out there. All right. So far, we are getting this pretty good. I like the way it's looking right now. Let's pop it out a little bit just to see. Kind of see, like we've done a little bit of, I might want to go darker here, and I might actually think about doing some tendrils or something like that in the background. Might be fun. I kind of want to do it subtly though. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a gray. Cool gray. You know what? Should we do it with soft charcoal? Maybe. So what I'm thinking like, just a shape in the background. Okay, we got a nice shape there. Let's get it even scarier. by having like a pointed shape. All right, that changes things, right? Now, my brain's telling me I should do another little one here. Kind of pointing out. What this does is it tries to help with the eye, right? We're all pointing down. It gives the eye enough to bounce around. Lisa joined the giveaway. Woo! Nice, Lisa. All right, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a shadow here to pop these out a bit. Because they're tending to get lost. All right. Vecna has these like, tendril things and stuff like that in the back, you know. I'll do a little darkness there too. Push and pull. Let that dry a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna just grab some. Where's that blue I had? Nice blue over here. I'm gonna just add some blue in there. So what I'm using is a Conte. It's like a compressed charcoal, colored charcoal that I'm just putting on top of it. It goes really nicely on top of alcohol pen. Allows you to see the color quite well. Just, you know, what I'm doing by doing this, I'm just making them kind of fade in the background, like it's not, you know, not right going into his head. Creates that atmosphere a little bit. He pops out a little bit more forward. And I might even, you know what I might even do? I might even take a lighter. Actually, you know what I might do? I might take the paint pen we got. We're going to do a similar kind of reflections we've been doing. And I'm just going to put a little bit in the background here. And then I'm going to color over with let that dry. Hold on. I need it to dry first before I can do anything. So I'm going to cheat. I've got a tool here. This is a embossing heat tool is what it is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that to hold on. Where's the? Can I use the camera? No, I don't want that one on. Turn it off. No, it's not working. Is it working? No. Damn it. How do I turn? There we go. That's what we're trying to do. I'm going to use this tool, and I'm going to mute my mic because it's loud. Hold on. None of my buttons are working. Okay, I think we're done. That's dried. So much so that the paper, the tape is starting to come off this, so I got to be careful on that. Then I'm going to take a pen, and I'm just going to go over the bits that we did, and that way, it's almost like a blue light. in the background and then fade it out. Cool. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. I'm pretty happy with how this has come out. There's, of course, a little more bits I could do here and there. But overall, I think the gist of this is pretty much done. Yeah. I think I'm pretty pleased the way, you know, it's got the, we're going to emphasize that little light on the eyeball again. Perfect. Perfect. Pretty happy. I'm probably gonna take this and do a digital drawing as well on this. I think I'm gonna go in there digitally and just do some highlights and push and pulls and things like that, which I've done with some of my recent prints, and they've turned out quite well, I think. If you're curious about my prints, I do have a fourth wall shop, ELFSAR shop, that you can check out prints, and you get 8x10s or 5x7s for super cheap price. Many of the stuff we've done here live on the channel as well. Okay, plug over. What was I working on? Oh, it was this. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Nice. All right. Well, guys, what do you think? Should we do? Should we start our giveaway? Should we start it? Is that done enough? Have I done enough? For me, like, the art's never done. I can still continue to work on it. But I think for the majority of part, we did a good job coloring this today. I think. Yeah. All right. Let's see, what do we do here? Let's move our into our giveaways situation. So I need to, what do I need to do? I need to bring up my Discord to find out. Anybody who entered today will show up there. Got my elf bot going. Last chance to enter, guys. If you're sitting in chat and you're waiting, you've got an amazing chance to get a free piece of art. All you got to do is type !time, because I value your time. All right, let me pull it up. We'll give it a couple more seconds. Vecna looks 3D-ish, like he's going to come off the paper. Haha. All right, I got my list of names. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. I'm going to add these names to the wheel. Nice. We have an entry from Kick. Beautiful. All right. Names have been added. Okay, let's switch over to our you know what we need? We need I'm gonna pick something a little bit more height for our giveaway wheel. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, we have a giveaway here. Number 269. We've got a lovely number of people on the wheel. Let's spin to find out who is going to win, but we're going to shuffle the deck 5 times. 5 times we're going to shuffle the deck. All right. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names have been shuffled around. You want to be the last name on this wheel. That's right, the last name. So when we spin it, you are the winner of being picked first, and we hail to you, but you don't win the artwork. you got it. Yep, we shuffled, Stephanie. We shuffled 5 times. And the first one eliminated here is Buckbeat Gaming from YouTube. Oh my God, they're moaning. Why are they moaning? Oh my God. All right, who's gonna walk away with Vecna here? It's like, I won. Throttle from Patreon has been eliminated. Actually, he's got 2 more entries, so he's not eliminated yet, but he's got less of a chance. Less of a chance. We got the lovely, ever lovely Elizabeth from Twitch. Oh my God, a double whammy? A double whammy? No! Contact from Patreon. Oh, well, Elizabeth, from YouTube. Elizabeth is a YouTube member. That entitles her to a couple more entries as well. Lisa, no, Elizabeth from Patreon. All right. Keep it spinning. Oh my God, Elizabeth is getting picked on right now. Why? Oh my God. We're doing this rapid fire. We got some names to get through here. Stephanie, it looks like your name is coming up. I appreciate you again for Patreon. Stephanie, you're now copying Elizabeth. What's going on? Much love. Why? I mean, you guys have more. What the heck? Elizabeth is celebrating her membership for 5 months on YouTube. You're awesome. You're awesome. Elizabeth also is a sub on D-Live. My God. Yeah, you could stack your entries by supporting in multiple different ways. That is for sure. And I gotta say, hail to Superstar. But she's got a chance to win. Now, mind you, she was getting the artwork for her apartment. She doesn't have Lisa. No, Lisa 18. Oh, I'm so sorry. I appreciate you though, jumping in here. It's your first time. You know what? First time is just a practice round. Come back, enter again. When I'm live. You can jump in and do a free entry. Doesn't matter, if you're here for 5 minutes, 2 seconds, whatever. Come by, and you know what? If you do it often enough, you're gonna win something. I swear to God. And it could be your very next one. So I appreciate you. You might want to stick around to see who wins, but if not, much love. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, if you want, follow on Twitter or join the Discord. Or hit that bell icon to let you know when I go live again. I think Kick's got a notification system too. Superstar. Just only got a couple more chances. Superstar again? No. It looks like it is Elizabeth from YouTube. Keep it spinning. Oh my God, Superstar is getting picked on. That's right. I don't want Superstar to win. We got Daddy G. Daddy G was okay. Here's the news. Daddy G was here for the inking stream, and her submission or entry carried over to this stream. That's right. When you enter, it gets carried over until we do the giveaway. So it doesn't matter where you show up. But she's also a Patreon member, so she's got another chance. Let's get this. It's terrifying. No, Porsche, no! Ah! Oh man, you made it. A valiant effort. A valiant effort, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. You almost, you got to the halfway point. That is for sure. Oh, it's between Stephanie and Elizabeth. Elizabeth just east out. Elizabeth. Oh my God. Holy crap. Okay, we keep spinning. Looks like throttle in between two gamer cams. All right. We just got to keep it moving. No, I didn't. Next time. Maybe. Miss Thunder. Miss Thunder's in the house. Welcome, Thunder. He's hardcore for Patreon. Much love, dude. We're spinning to find out who's going to win this drawing of Vecna that we finished today, this morning, this afternoon. Danny G. Oh, just on the edge. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate you. All right, we're getting down there. Woo! What are we at? A dozen? A baker's dozen? I can't count. My eyes are blurry. I think this might be a baker's dozen. Or maybe it's 11. I don't know. Oh, Elizabeth. No! Oh, God, Elizabeth. You're running out of entries. You're running out of entries. Okay, now we're a dozen. 12 names on the wheel. Hail to Miss T, guys. Thunder in the house. Stephanie Thompson from Patreon. All right. 11 names on the wheel. Superstar has been completely eliminated. That is her last entry. She's gone. 10. This is the top 10, guys. The top 10. What do we got on this list? We got Stephanie. We got Elizabeth. We got GamerCam. We got Comtech. We got It's Potato Time. And we got Throttle. Wow. Some of you have multiple names. You have a higher chance of winning. Let's freaking go. I, again, appreciate your support. Thank you so much. You guys keep the lights on here. Potato Time? Is it potato? It is. It's Potato Time. Potato Time has been eliminated. All right. Wow. All right. We're having a face-off here for Mr. Vecna. Let's freaking go. Oh, it's between Stephanie and Elizabeth. Oh, Elizabeth. Stephanie beat ya. She beat ya. Okay. I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. It wasn't meant to be, but you know what? We got multiples to come, right? We got multiples to come. Let's freaking go. You know who hasn't been hit at all yet is GamerCam. He's looking pretty right now. Throttle's been eliminated. That was his last chance. He throttled on out of here. All right. Ooh, boy. What do we got here? We got Stephanie Thompson with 3 entries here. Matching GamerCam with 3 entries. Ooh, it's a war between Stephanie and GamerCam. My God. And Comtech is going to be the one that wins the whole thing, right? he's got an entry in there just as a sneaky little guy. Little pirate thief. All right, here we go. Spin it. It's an elimination wheel. Who is GamerCam dropping the ball. He's getting flustered. He's cursing at his screen. He's fat thumbing his controls. All right. We remove GamerCam. Let's freaking go. Ooh. 6 names. 6 chances. Oh, Comtech. Unlucky. Unlucky. The deck was stacked against you. You made it all the way here, though. I salute you and I hail you. Oof. It is a one-on-one battle right now between Gamer Cam and Stephanie Thompson. Holy crap. What are the odds? Well, Stephanie's got a tiny lead on GamerCam right now, but that lead just got evened up. We got Stephanie Thompson getting eliminated right here on the fourth quarter. We got a 50-50 chance battle going on here. What the heck? Oh my God. Okay, so somebody's gonna lose. Oh boy, GamerCam's lock it in. He's got a higher chance right now. My goodness, it is a lopsided battle, a 3-way. Stephanie, did you ever think you would be in a 3-way with GamerCam? Oh my God, shut up, Elf. Let's spin it. Oh no indeed. Holy crap. It's one-on-one with the great one. We got Stephanie Thompson versus GamerCam. Red versus blue. Who's gonna win? Oh. Can you believe it? GamerCam fails at the last moment. Doesn't have his co-op partner to bail him out this time. No, we got Stephanie Thompson. Thank you, Stephanie. Also well deserved. Big time. Huge supporter of the channel. Like in my first stream back as doing art, you know, it feels right. Congrats, Stephanie. I don't need to tell you what to do because you're a veteran at this, but I won't say it for anybody else in chat. It had to be red for Stranger Things. That's right, Porsche. That is totally right. So what Stephanie has to do, what she does is she needs to get in touch with me within 36 hours. She can contact me via Discord, Twitter, email, Facebook, Instagram, any link. I'm aware of it all. So even if it's a YouTube comment, you could do it as that as well. But yeah, Discord's probably the most preferred way just because it's discourse. It's the best way to communicate. And it's for communities like ours, the Adventurers and Legends community. That's yeah. Perfect. Ooh. That was awesome. And I really appreciate everyone here. Honestly. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for welcoming me back. This was kind of a series of test streams for this artwork. I was a little scared I wasn't going to be able to get the drawing done in the time frame that I needed to keep protection of the wrist. For those that don't know, I've suffered from a big wrist injury, and I can't draw for a long, sustained period of time. So I've had to kind of chop these streams up and take breaks in between. And I thank you guys for adapting with me, right? We're doing this together. So, but all right, Legends, the color is down, right? The nightmare is complete. Vecna has fully emerged from the page, and officially, number 269 has been officially won by Stephanie Thompson. Congratulations, Stephanie. Massive thanks to everyone who entered, watched, lurked, and supported the return of the streams, right? If you didn't win tonight, don't worry. Another giveaway always rises from the darkness. If you are an artist yourself, I ask you to drop your art in the Discord. keep sharing, sharpening those skills, and I love seeing your work, and inspires me. I do this to inspire people, and I also want to be inspired. So I love you guys sharing anything with me. Thank you. If you want to get in touch with me outside of streaming, Discord's the best way to do it. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. That's pretty much it for me. It's been wonderful having you guys here. Thank you all so much. As we always say here on the channel, or on this channel, we're going to say, may all your art adventures be legendary, and all your hits be critical. No, the other way around. Damn it!